Did you know that cognitive behavioral therapy can actually change the way your brain processes information? Studies show that it can help rewire negative thought patterns and improve your overall mental health. I'm your host Simon, and welcome to episode 3, where we continue our exploration into cognitive appraisal. CBT is a powerful tool that can help you unlock your life story by identifying and changing the negative thought patterns and behaviors that hold you back. By learning how to recognize and challenge these patterns, you can break free from the limitations that have been holding you back and start living the life you've always wanted. One of the most amazing things about CBT is that it's not just about changing your thoughts and behaviors. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of yourself and why you do the things you do. It's about gaining insight into your motivations, your fears, and your desires, and using that insight to make positive changes in your life. By using CBT, you can learn to recognize the negative self-talk that's holding you back and replace it with positive, empowering affirmations. You can learn to confront your fears and overcome them, and you can develop the skills and confidence you need to achieve your goals. Let me tell you about Sarah, who was struggling with anxiety and depression after a painful breakup. She found herself constantly ruminating on negative thoughts, wondering what she had done wrong and why she wasn't good enough. Despite her best efforts, she just couldn't seem to shake off the feeling of worthlessness that had taken over her life. She felt like she was stuck, and she didn't know how to move forward. But then she discovered CBT, and everything changed. With the help of a therapist, Sarah learned how to identify and challenge her negative thought patterns. She learned how to recognize when she was engaging in negative self-talk and how to replace those thoughts with positive, empowering ones. At first, it was tough. Old habits die hard, after all. But with time and practice, Sarah started to notice a shift. She started to feel more confident, more hopeful, and more in control of her life. One day, while journaling, Sarah had a major breakthrough. She realized that her negative self-talk wasn't just about the breakup. It was about a deep-seated fear of not being good enough. It was a painful realization, but it was also incredibly liberating. For the first time in months, Sarah felt like she could finally breathe again. With this new insight, Sarah was able to start making positive changes in her life. She started taking small steps towards her goals, and she found that she was capable of so much more than she had ever thought possible. As Sarah continued to practice CBT, she found that she was better equipped to handle the ups and downs of life. She learned how to recognize when she was starting to fall back into old patterns and how to catch herself before things spiraled out of control. Sarah's story is just one example of the power of CBT. By identifying and challenging her negative thought patterns, she was able to break free from the limitations that had been holding her back and start living the life she truly wanted. I want to encourage you to consider how CBT could help you in your own life. Are there negative thought patterns that are holding you back? Are there fears or doubts that are keeping you stuck? By applying the principles of CBT, you can start to break free from these limitations and start living the life you've always wanted. You can develop the skills and confidence you need to achieve your goals, and you can start to live a life that's true to who you are. Remember, CBT is not just about changing your thoughts and behaviors. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of yourself and why you do the things you do. It's about gaining insight into your motivations, your fears, and your desires, and using that insight to make positive changes in your life. And finally, I want to invite you to share your own experiences with CBT in the comments below. Have you used CBT to overcome challenges in your life? What benefits have you experienced? Share your story, and let's support each other on this journey towards mental wellness.